Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm just going to make a video on my cook set. I had a few people ask me what I use, what I prefer. This here is the set I like to use. I don't really take all of this. Some of it I do, some of it I don't. My two choices of stoves, if I'm going to go quick with something that's a gas, I use my Jetboil isobutane. If not, I have my Snow Peak mug with my homemade lid, and that has a Voodoo 3 in it. That bottle goes with that. That's for the reservoir. This stuff I do take, my coffee, to make coffee. Yeah, like a little filter thing, put your coffee in. My fire spork, I bring that as a backup. A lemonade bowl, which has everything in it, which I'll break that down in a minute here and show you. I have some of this stuff. I got a cup and plate that folds flat and opens flat and folds up into what it should be. I haven't tried these out yet. I just got them. I actually had them for a little bit. I just didn't get a chance to use them yet. I'm going to get used to them soon, probably next week or two. And this here, which is, anybody who does boil and bag knows what this is. It's a cozy for the boil and bag food. Other than that, that's just a quick overview of what I have. I'm going to go over the contents of this, and I'm going to set this stove up. Everybody knows what a Jetboil looks like, but just to show you, this is pretty much main thing of what I take all the time. So I'm going to show you what's inside there, and I'll be right back. Alright, here's the contents of what all I have shoved inside my bowl here. Measuring cup, lid used as a cup also, and I usually eat out of this and use it as a rehydration chamber. Sergeant Rock's Hiking HQ, if you're interested in making that, he has directions there. It's his idea. Brilliant idea. One of my favorite pieces of gear. As you can see, some tea, garlic and herbs, a cheese mix in here. This is powdered creamer, honey. Love honey with my tea. Hot sauce. I do have everything marked. Oil, salt and pepper for cooking. This is just some staples I take for when I'm doing my freezer bag food or even dehydrated food. Spice it up. Oh yeah, my REI Tyware titanium spork. One of my other favorite pieces of gear. But this, I always take this here with me with all this inside. It all packs in there. It doesn't weigh much, not at all. But that's like the staple of my dinner making. Well, I said along with these, which go in my dinner bag, my food bag. And these I'm going to take now to try them out. And I usually have this shoved in my pack somewhere in the back. It don't take no room up and no weight. So that's my main setup of what I'm taking with me when I go hiking. And if you give me a minute here, I'll set the Voodoo stove up and my Jetboil, and I'll show you the two stoves I take. Either or, depending on what the situation is. Alrighty. Alright, here's my Voodoo stove set up with my Snow Peak 600 titanium cup. As you can see, it sits on the Voodoo, pretty nice. I did purchase the remote feed, the upgraded remote feed for it. The one that comes with it actually works pretty good, but this is a lot nicer and it holds a lot more fuel. And you don't have to play with levels to keep the fuel, because you want the fuel level to be about halfway up that. And then if with the original one you have to move it up and down as the fuel goes out. This you don't. You can just keep it just a little up above the ground and it'll stay constant all the time. My lid, as you can see, is actually those cheap aluminum cook sets from Walmart. The lid that comes with the one pot, that's the lid from it. What I did is I sat my Snow Peak upside down on it with a marker, outlined it, then I cut about, oh my god, like a little bit out from it, and I folded the edges over so it makes a nice lid and it stays on nice and tight, and you could bend them out and make it loose if you need to, whatever works for you. Like I said, I'm not really going to set this Jetboil up, but I do have the Jetboil if I just want to grab the, my canister stove. I have this. I do have a bunch of other stoves. I have a mini blue white box stove. I have soda can stoves I made, a cat stove. I have a Snow Peak one, but out of all of them, I really enjoyed this stove, the Voodoo 3. I've got to use it at home here a few times. Love using it. Great stove. The Jetboil, can't say enough for it. The thing boils water in under 2 minutes. 2 cups of water. What more can you ask for in a stove? And it's all in one. So the only thing is with the Jetboil, it has a little weight to it. It's almost a pound. It's a pound with the fuel. Where this setup here is, with everything, comes about 7 ounces. So there's like nothing to it. It's half the weight. But like I said, it all depends. If I'm gonna go out and group hike, and I'd probably take the Voodoo because it'd be easier. They could bring their own pot and boil their own water with it, and they could take alcohol. Everybody could carry a small thing of alcohol with them. We could share the stove. The Jetboil, 1 or 2 people I'd take it with. That's usually an overnight thing, so I don't have to worry about dragging around the alcohol stove. But like I said, they both have their advantages. I use them both depending on what the situation is. The Voodoo is going to get its maiden voyage here in a week or 2. The Jetboil's seen its share of duty. Great stove though. But alright, I just want to share that with everybody, and thanks for watching videos, and we'll catch you real later. Alright, bye.